We're live at the Coliseum where USC will take on Cal in 90 minutes. We'll show you how the university is preparing for tonight's game. See It Live is next. The Trojans are about to take on the Bears. Welcome to See It Live. I'm Tommy Brooksbank.
And I'm Tiffany Brevard. It's the only Thursday game of the year. Annenberg Media's Kristen Lago is live at the Coliseum with more. Kristen?
Thanks, Tommy and Tiffany. Now, it may not look like it from the lack of tailgaters behind me, but it is a game day here at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. The USC Trojans are taking on the California Golden Bears in just about an hour and a half. But as it is a Thursday night, a school night for many students, and a work day for many other Trojan and Bears fans, we're just not seeing the tailgating numbers that we're used to on a Saturday game day. And many of those rules and restrictions have thrown off tailgating plans on and off campus. But what we have seen, many students and fans alike flooded to various locations on and off campus, such as Morton Fig and Traditions, as well as on Figueroa to places like the Lab and McKay's, which both offered special game day menus. And though they weren't the traditional tailgating spots, students and fans alike who arrived early for the game said, well, they're making the most out of this change in location.
Normal Saturday games, we're on campus. We have a spot at 6 in the morning. We're there at 6 in the morning. Anytime it's a Thursday, Friday game like this, I'm retired, so I'll try to get here noonish, set up comfortably in the lounge area. My wife will work maybe half a day. Most of our friends will work half a day and they'll start showing up here. We'll have our happy hour.
I know a lot of classes were canceled because professors know that students don't want to be there. They're not going to be focused. So my afternoon class got canceled. So I was done at 2 and here I am.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people will be going to other houses off campus. I know people can't go on the road, but people are definitely still having house parties and other get-togethers before the game.
We're not going to pull everything out on a Thursday night game, so we'll do a calm down. So we come over here to McKay's. It's a nice hangout, very good food, a couple drinks. I got here.
And although it is a Thursday night here at the Coliseum, that didn't stop all members of the Trojan faithful from coming out and getting their tailgate on. Now I'm going to welcome here T. Carrera, a member of the Trojan family here, Trojan faithful. He comes out here every Saturday and I guess on Thursdays as well to set up this tailgate here.
Sometimes, yeah.
So did the Thursday night tailgate kind of throw off your plans at all?
You know, it was definitely tougher, but we're excited. We're Trojans. We like to celebrate, and we're here for our team.
Yeah, and I know you were telling me earlier that you normally have to get here for this spot in particular as soon as the parking lot opens. What about today? What time were you out here?
We're still here by 1 p.m. and not 1 a.m. but 1 p.m. But because once again, it's all about celebrating with our Trojans.
And what about I know at least for students, many of the classes were canceled so that students could get to the game on time. But for many of, I guess, the friends and family that you have here, many of them, I'm assuming, have work. Did that kind of conflict at all with your work schedule, having to get off early?
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people had to make special arrangements to be here today, including myself. I had conference calls in the morning, but I made sure to clear my schedule for the rest of the day so we can really have a good time. Absolutely, you're right.
All right, and I don't know if you guys can see, I wish you could see their tailgate behind me. They've got a huge van with 2 flat screen TVs, complete bar and grill, the whole 9 yards. You guys go all out for this tailgate.
We do.
But I gotta ask, so you're saying you love USC. I want to hear what you think is going to come of the game tonight. Who's going to take it?
Tough. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think our Trojans are going to do well.
Oh, we got a Cal fan out here, too.
We got Cal fans here. You know what? At the end of the day, Pac-12 love, but I really think our Trojans, we have a great coach, great quarterback. We're going to bring it tonight. Get ready.
All right, you heard it here from the tailgaters. I'm going to take T up on his offer and grab some food. In the meantime, we're going to keep an eye out for more tailgaters. But for now, we're going to send it back to you in the studio.
Fight on.
Much, Kristen. Annenberg Media's Paolo Uggetti is live inside the Coliseum. Paolo, what can we expect from the Trojans tonight?
What? Sorry? USC is facing off Cal tonight here at the Coliseum. There are 3 score favorites, over 20-point favorites. And I think what we were looking for here tonight is to see if Sam Darnold can keep the streak of strong games he has running as starting as USC's quarterback. Also, Justin Davis, running back, he's out with an injury. To see whether Ronald Jones, Cedric Ware, or Dominic Davis attack wants to have for the team. From the standpoint, obviously, I think they're gonna keep the turnovers going, and if they can get high-scoring games, there might be rain coming, but I think USC overall is the favorite, and it looks like the better team. They should win this game by 2 scores or more. So my prediction is 45-31 USC. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, Paulo. Tonight's game creates a challenge for many USC professors. The game interferes with regularly scheduled class, but not all professors see a need to take their students' attention away from the game. I spoke with several students today to see how their professors are balancing school pride with class time.
He said, I will be taking attendance, make sure all of you make it. And our class complained, but he didn't give a crap. I'm going to the game for sure, no matter what. This is Cali. We're gonna beat them. Fight on, baby.
My professor said if anyone asks, it's not canceled, but if you don't come, it's not gonna be an issue. He said, how many of you would show up if I actually had the class? And no one raised their hand. So he's like, you're not gonna come anyways, so I'm not gonna force you.
Students, especially journalism students, have both kind of personal and professional obligations that are related to that. Given where we were in the semester, it made a lot more sense for the class to be able to, take that time to put together, some of that reporting for final projects.
Now, the university's official game day policy instructs professors not to cancel class and says students are expected to attend class and complete assignments. And the Thursday night game isn't just affecting classes on campus. Fans driving to the game are hitting standstill traffic on streets surrounding the Coliseum. Cars are backed up from all directions as drivers try to find parking before the 7:30 kickoff.
Helped expand the audience and helped
In the past, you only saw football games on TV twice a week. College football aired on Saturday while professional games aired on Sunday. But in 1970, things changed. I spoke with USC professor Daniel Durbin to find out the reason for the shift.
Helped expand the audience and helped expand the financial base, and it was a tremendous financial windfall. College football followed suit. College football happened on Saturdays, and they started expanding out bit by bit to other nights, trying to get college football games into primetime television hours, because that's when the biggest wheelhouse of the money from advertising comes in.
Thursday night football games are financially benefiting advertisers and broadcast networks, but can negatively affect players. Physically wearing on athletes, Durbin says football is one of the most violent sports on the earth.
The danger and the problem here is if you start adding other nights, you start cutting further and further into those recovery times and posing greater and greater danger to the health of the players.
Durbin says one solution could be expanding schedules to include more rest days in between games. It takes more than simply on-field practice to get the team ready for game days. Sports scenes Jackson Saffon and Connor McGlynn sat down in the film room with a few of USC's defensive standouts for an exclusive look at the team's preparations off the field.
How does the film process work? After a game, do you watch as position groups? Do you watch as a whole team, individuals? How does the whole week work as far as watching film goes?
After a game, we come in the next day with your position group. If you can, you guys watch it yourselves, all as players. And then on Monday is when we watch it as a whole. We watch special teams meeting all together. And then we come in here, Coach Pendergrass shows us all the plays that he wants to show us, as a unit. And then you break into your, the inside linebackers, you break into your defensive backs, and you watch it with your individual coaches.
Outside of the practice field, how long are you really spending in a classroom kind of breaking down film?
That depends on how much work you want to put in. We only get, about an hour of meeting time each day as a position group or as a defense to meet. So coming in between classes, finding time in the day is really critical for us. So, I try to find an hour, hour and a half each day to come in to kind of break down film, get some of the coaches' opinions to see what they're seeing on film and get a feel for the week. I think the better we understand the game plan with the coaches, the better we go out there and perform because we're comfortable with it also.
You can watch the entire video with Hawkins and Hutchings and more of Sports Scene on uscannenbergmedia.com.
Are you excited about the game, Tiffany?
I am so excited. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to go because I heard there was a chance of rain, but, you know, maybe I'll make the trip out. Are you going to go, Tommy?
You know, I wanted to go to the game. Unfortunately, not going to be able to, but I'm going to be watching the whole thing from my couch tonight. I know the band just walked by the building, so everybody's getting ready for the game, ready to watch USC destroy the Bears, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So
You're
excited. Well, thanks for watching See It Live. From everyone at Annenberg Media, I'm Tommy Brooksbank.
And I'm Tiffany Brevard. You can watch us on the web at uscannenbergmedia.com. Stay tuned for The Current and make sure to fight on.